Hi, I'm Simon from THEUnboxing, and today I'm making a video I've really wanted to make for a very long time now. I've had this Apple Watch for about 4 years, for more than 4 years now, and I thought, why not make a video about it? Because 2 new Apple Watches have been released last week, and I'm still waiting on my order of my Apple Watch SE. I can't order it via the Apple Store because you can't pay via the Apple Store in Belgium. There are issues, and now I gotta wait. So that's why I'm making this video. Let's see. This is the Apple Watch Series 2 in 2020. Do you still need this or not? Alright, so the Apple Watch Series 2 was released on the 16th of September 2016, which is more than 4 years ago today. And I'm still using this one. This is legit the Series 2 I'm still using. So here are my pros and my cons on this device. So let's just start off with the good things on the device. First things first, it still works. After 4 years, a piece of small technology on my wrist still works. That's a win for me. I didn't do any bad things with it, like drop it or do other weird stuff with it. I just used it around my wrist and it still does the trick so far. This is now running watch OS 6 and it should still be supported for another year or so, so that's also good for updates. This Apple Watch, as any other smartwatch of course, is great for notifications and calendar items. I really use this for my calendar and to grab some quick notifications. For example, a message that comes in, just to view which message is it. I don't want to answer that one, so I swipe it away, for example. What I always notice about this is that it's pretty bright outdoors. If I compare it to my iPhone XR, for example, my iPhone XR is not that bright outdoors. It gets a lot of glare from the sunlight, for example, while this Apple Watch Series 2 is pretty bright and doesn't get a lot of glare from lights or sunlight or anything else. And last good thing about this is that it's pretty affordable right now, of course, especially with the release of the 2 new ones. This comes in at around 200 euros, $200, but I don't think you can buy them new right now. You have to buy them refurbished or via eBay, for example. So if you can find these will sell around 200 euros. So great for a first Apple Watch. Of course, with the new lineup coming, those prices are also pretty good if you ask me. So maybe you should consider buying the new ones instead of the Series 2. But hey, here are the cons on this device. The battery life, not that good. On the new devices, it will be around 1.5 days, 2 days, something like that in the middle. This one lasts a day at most if you use it a lot. So I have to charge it every single day, otherwise it's dead. Right now I've used it for about, I think, 3-4 hours or something. Also went for a run this morning and I have 76% battery life left, which is pretty good if you ask me, but at the end of the day it will probably be around 30% as well. I said at the start of this video that this thing did the trick for me, but I do have some issues with it. For example, when running or walking, it doesn't always track all my steps. If I don't do an exercise, I never complete my activity rings. While I walk around a lot, I do a lot of stuff, no exercises in that case, but still I do stuff where I have to move my body, and I never get full rings at the end of the day if I don't do an exercise. So that's not really correct, I think. I've asked my friends, they all get full rings and they do the same things like I do. So that's a bit of an issue. I tried recalculating, I tried resetting, does not work. So I don't know if it's a Series 2 issue or maybe just an Apple Watch or my Apple Watch issue, but it's a negative thing if you ask me, because I mainly use this for my activity as well. Since this is 4 years old, it's not that fast anymore. Of course, you have the OS 6 and you have the updates for this thing, but if you compare it to other Apple Watches that have been released in the meantime, it's not that snappy. The animations as well, they are not that snappy anymore, and it takes a while to open apps, for example. If you go to the app drawer and you open apps, it always has to load, and that's not that nice, of course, to see, but who even opens apps on an Apple Watch? Another thing, during activities, I also have issues with the tracking of my heart rate. When I'm running, for example, he sometimes says he can't track the heart rate. I don't know why, maybe because I'm sweating or because I'm moving a lot, I don't know, but those are issues that shouldn't really be an issue on an Apple Watch that costs this much money at that time, but still. that also means after 4 years the quality declines of these things. This is a Series 2, so no cellular data. This is just via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to your phone, so no cellular data. You can't use this without your iPhone. You can use this, of course, to watch the time and stuff, but nothing else. So there's no cellular data. There is GPS enabled, so you can use the GPS coordinates on this thing to have when running, for example. That works. I saw that, I tried it, but no cellular data. Cellular. You know what I mean. And last thing but not least, there is no OS 7 on this device. So not the latest operating system, Watch OS 7, which has the new watch faces and all that stuff, which I really wanted to use, but I can't because this is a Series 2 and that only starts from Series 3. Alright, so the title of this video is something about an Apple Watch Series 2 in 2020 and if you still need to buy this device. I would say if you can get your hands on this device at $150 or less, maybe from a friend or something, do it. Because it's still a pretty good device. It does the trick, it does work, but I can probably guarantee that it will only work for another year and a half or so, or work really good with updates and all that. If you have a tad more budget to spend, I would go for the Apple Watch Series 3, which is the last Apple Watch that's supported for OS 7. So below, for example, Apple Watch Series 1 is not supported, but the Series 3 is supported for OS 7. So that's why I would go for the Series 3 if you're thinking about buying a very cheap Apple Watch. Or maybe another suggestion I would make, the Apple Watch SE, which is releasing right now. So as said at the start of this video, I tried ordering the Apple Watch SE for a video and for me, of course, on the apple.com website, but since I'm in Belgium and they have problems authenticating, well, verifying my Visa card anywhere in Belgium, so every Visa card I try does not work. It's not that I don't have enough money to pay for it, that's not the issue. It's that the Apple Store is secured so hard right now that they don't allow to pay for something in Belgium or something like that. And I called them as well and they couldn't fix the issue. So no Apple Watch SE so far for me. I hope I will be able to order it very soon, but I would suggest you, if you're really looking for a cheap Apple Watch, the SE is a very good option. It's cheap. It has the latest processors and it can't do all the things the Apple Watch Series 6 can do, the new one as well, but it can do enough for the price you're paying for it. Alright, let me know what your choice is. Are you going to buy a Series 2 after watching this video? Or maybe a Series 3, or maybe an SE, or maybe nothing at all? Let me know, or if you have any questions regarding this Apple Watch, let me know as well, and I'll be very glad to help you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, or if you learned something, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already below to help me out on this channel. And I hope I'll see you in my next video.